Ciao! Welcome back to a new video. Once again, another Japanese mangaka is being cancelled. Not by Japanese fans, not by the people that actually matter, but once again by idiots, hypocritical idiots may I add, the Western audience. Surprisingly, this time it is not the author of My Hero Academia. For all the shit it gets, My Hero Academia is pretty much the center forward of all the recent drama, but this time it is not Kohei Horikoshi. It is instead the author of the legendary most famous manga, the most famous book to be published to date, second only to maybe Batman, Superman, and the Bible, One Piece, whose author, as you might know already, is Eiichiro Oda. Now why? Why is Oda being cancelled, and what does this have to do with hypocrisy? But before we get into that, I do just want to say, I do live stream over on twitch.tv/SGSAMI, so definitely be sure to go check that out if you're interested. I live stream pretty much every single night. It'd be awesome to see you guys coming. Also, YouTube live streams will be back to normal on Friday, so look forward to that. Right, so let's get straight into this. It comes like hours ago. Weekly Shonen Jump reported there will be an interview between Eiichiro Oda, One Piece, and sorry if I butcher this name. I ain't Japanese. Nobuhiro Watsuki, who is the author of Rurouni Kenshin, at an exhibition on April 24th, 2020. Now, first of all, why? What does this mean? So, if you didn't know, Nobuhiro Watsuki was convicted of pedophilia in Japan around 2018. Now, I do just want to point out, as some people have also said, child porn wasn't even illegal in Japan until 6 years ago. So, obviously, Japan's laws are a little questionable, but what are you going to do? You can't enforce Western ideologies onto Eastern countries, because that'll be exactly the same thing what happened with My Hero Academia. So, Oda accepted an interview with a convicted pedophile whose manga, I'm pretty sure, was cancelled, whose manga is honestly one of the famous of all time. I think everyone at this point has heard of Rurouni Kenshin. It's one of Japan's, like, really famous, and when this news broke out, what Nobuhiro had done, it was just hell in Japan. A lot of shit went down. But now, 2 years later, Oda is doing an interview and an exhibition celebrating the 25th anniversary of Rurouni Kenshin, and Oda is being cancelled. This comes straight from Yonkou Productions. Oda deciding to do an interview with Watsuki while he's on his Kenshin press run says more about him than it does Watsuki, and that's all I have to say about this. And as Elite Ace Alice actually pointed out, it's always weird to me when Westerners come in these threads saying force Western culture on Japan. This is the reason these weeb jets who go to Japan to teach thinking it's some isekai harem come back depressed as fuck and jaded. Obligatory reminded that possession only became a punishable offense, i.e. a crime, in June 2014. Watsuki got caught in 2018, paid a fine, and also apologized for what he had done. Obviously, he apologized. In the eyes of his industry and his peers, it's a closed chapter and people have moved on. Japan just simply do not care. This is all coming, once again, from the Western fans who, might I like to add to point, defended Horikoshi like 2 weeks ago when the Korean fans were literally attacking him. It gets better. Following this, Yonkou just goes full bitch mode, actually muting this, because if you think the issue is having a narrow in worldview on pedos rather than the abuse of kids, and those who take pleasure in that, clearly there's something wrong with you. So, Yonkou just completely bitches out, muting this. You know, an argument is fucking perfect when someone gives an opinion and then follows it by, oh, I'm muting this, I can't give a fuck to give my own opinion anymore. Yikes. It does continue with me saying absolute hypocrisy coming from Annie Twitter today as the author of One Piece, Eiichiro Oda, gets attacked by big Twitter names for accepting an interview from convicted author of Rurouni Kenshin. Once again, Western fans who defended Horikoshi turn and attack Oda. Like, once again, Western fans, literally delusional. It does continue. Some people aren't actually delusional and still defend Oda. Eiichiro Oda was literally caught on the lap of Watsuki isn't enough to cancel someone outside of America, sadly. It continues. The mere fact Oda didn't decline such an offering with an atrocious abomination of a human being is all I need to hear. Even if his company asks him to do it, if he says no, what the fuck are they gonna do? Cancel One Piece? Lamau, no. Oda willingly did this and he's a scum for it. It continues. Certified pedo behavior. Hashtag cancel Oda. Such a disgusting behavior shouldn't be accepted anywhere. Now, obviously, I'm not defending what Nobuhiro did. What Nobuhiro did was horrifying. But he was convicted. He paid the fine. He paid the price. And now he's a free man in Japan. Japan is literally over it. This is Western fans bringing their own ideology into Japanese culture once again. I'd love to see how this story develops. It's just hilarious to me that all these people who defended Horikoshi are now turning on Oda. I'll see you in the next video. My name is Stu, as always. Peace.